Vandana. Today we're having conversations about letting go, letting totally go of the emotional wounds of the past. You probably know some people who thrive on self-pity, who can't get by. They love holding on to self-pity. They relish the attention that it brings to them. They've lived that way for so long. Self-pity has become part of who they are and what they identify with. And that person is known sometimes. When you think of that person, you would say that person is that is the person who went through some great struggle, some horrible experience. That person who had something really awful happen to him or her. Certainly, friends, when someone undergoes a difficult time or traumatic experience, that person should be treated with compassion. That is what we must give to that other person. We must extend compassion and care for as long as it takes to regain health and strength and to get back on that person's feet. But the truth is, some people don't really want to get well. They like their attention too much. Recently, Trinidad and Tobago was blessed by a great soul, a Mahatma, Swami Jai Satya. And many people who come to see Swamiji would have walked away with some very deep insight and solutions to the problems that they would have sought advice and guidance and healing and blessings from Swamiji. But I have been privy to some of the conversations where Swamiji would ask, do you want to get well? Friends, that question is not a simple question. It is a very loaded question. It is the same way that Sukdev, the son of Ved Vyas Maharaj, when he went to the kingdom of Janakpuri, and the doorman, the Dwarpal, the gateman, the guardsman stopped him and said, "Hey stranger, who are you?" And the moment that question was asked, those words resonated within the soul of Sukdev, because he was so caught in the external world that he really forgot to examine who the true I, the indweller, who that or what that entity is. In the same way, friends, when you live your life, or when individuals carry the hurt of the past, the negative wounds of the past, the emotional trauma of the past, sometimes the question really has to be asked, do you really want to get well? Children of Shanti Vandana, if you've had something painful happen to you, don't let that experience be the focal point of your life. Stop talking about it all the time. Stop bringing it up all the time in your conversations. You must get beyond it. Unless you let go of the old, how can Bhagavan, how can this universe bring in the new in your life? It is natural to feel sorrow. Don't think that I'm suggesting that we should sweep things under the carpet. It is natural to feel sorrow and to grieve. But you shouldn't still be grieving many, many years later. Absolutely, there will be a void. There will be instances of remembrance of that person. But if you really want to be whole, if you really want to get well, you need to keep looking forward. Of course, examine the experiences of the past briefly at times, but keep looking forward for you to be moving forward in your life. Too often we keep reliving painful memories of the past, negative things of the past, and therefore we don't allow ourselves to truly heal. Just as we are about to heal, we start talking and we bring back up those negative, painful experiences of the past. Children of Shanti Vandana, you can relive something in your mind today, at this moment, and feel it today just as clearly as when it happened 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago. Today, my friends, I would like to remind you, children of Shanti Vandana, I would like to remind you that you have that choice. You can make that decision right now to let go of those emotions. Please join with us as we talk.